Hey guys, it's Jason here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. We have the Losi 5TE 3.0 on the bench and we're doing a couple of minor modifications. One is we removed the spare tire and the spare tire mount. Now I'm going to bring you guys over here so that you can see by removing the tire and the plastic doesn't really make all that much of a difference. We're going to lose over 2 pounds. This tire, guys, weighs a freaking ton. So that is pretty substantial. Now I understand the whole truck itself is close to 50 pounds, but still that's 2 pounds. It's gonna help things out a little bit. The other thing is we've removed the 17 tooth pinion and we have a 20 tooth in there right now. I did buy a little package. It was a 19 and a 20 tooth. They're not expensive pinions by any means, but when I'm doing kind of like gearing changes to find the right gearing, I don't buy expensive pinions. I'll buy cheap ones off Amazon, go out, get a feel, see how everything is, and then if I have a problem with that pinion, that's when I'll buy a better one. I'd rather just spend, less money, get a few different pinions and find which one works the best than to go out and buy an expensive pinion and then find out that you can go higher or you've gone too high and then you have to start spending money going down. And unlike your normal Mod 1 5mm pinions that you might use on lots of different trucks, these ones being Mod 1.5, 8mm bore, they're not as common. You're not gonna, unless you've got, let's say, a full 5th scale lineup, you've got 15 cars, yeah, maybe then you'll use them. But in my case, guys, I only have a few trucks that actually have that big of a shaft. So again, I just went, guys, with the cheap Amazon ones and I'll get a feel for the truck. If I run the 20 and I find things are too hot, I'll go down to the 19. As I was trying to do the pinion, I was having a really tough time seeing the mesh. Didn't matter which way I moved the truck, I just could not. And I mean, I could feel it, guys, obviously, but I still wanted to see it. And I had a really hard time. Like, I was about to grab my flashlight and use that light. And then I was like, wait a minute. I have the headlamp from Cow RC. So my first thought was I put it on my head. So I'm going to kind of do this the best that I can. I put it on my head. And obviously, guys, that super brightened everything up and then I could start to see things. But then I had an idea. Now, hopefully I'm not blinding you guys. Obviously, this is bendy. So I bent it and then I was able to put it right in there. And now I'm trying to do this, guys, while holding the Osmo, but actually get a perfect shot of the mesh. And I was like, oh, that worked really well. Because again, guys, being that it's bendy, you could just kind of shove it in. So again, there it is with the light. And there it is, guys, without the light. Now, maybe the camera's doing a better job of showing you everything. I don't know until I watch back the footage. But either way, guys, when you're on Cow RC's website and you're picking up, whether it's Moose Slick, Jet Blasters, Pit Mats, Utter Butter, whatever, this is kind of solid. Now, the only thing they don't have, I don't think, I'll have to actually, guys, go through some of the stickers. I don't think they have their stickers or anything on it, their decal package. Their wraps, I guess actually is the better word. I don't think they have a wrap for this. Hopefully they do come out with something. I know it's kind of on your head, so you're not really gonna see it all that much, but I am a fan of the wraps. But either way, again, guys, I don't often do videos on that. I would never do a full video on a headlamp, but it just really worked in this case. So, and even, guys, when I received it, I was kind of thinking like, do I really need this? Like, I've got a bench, I've got lights, I've got, bench lights, but that worked really freaking well today. So again, I will leave a link to that in the description. But what I'm gonna do now, guys, is I'm gonna finish putting the truck back together. The Loctite hasn't sat for that long, but again, guys, I just wanna kind of go out and test the 20 tooth pinion. I'm not gonna do any crazy bashing or anything like that. I just wanna see how it runs, see how it feels, see if it does make a nice increase in performance, but also check the temps. But either way, guys, let's put this thing back together and head out. So again, running the 20 tooth pinion. Now I'm just kind of putting it around right now. Just wanted to see how low speed felt. And it's fine. There's no crazy cogging or anything like that. Truck looks much better without the spare tire. Curious to see what you guys think. I just like it better. I like being able to kind of see back here. It just kind of looks a lot cooler, in my opinion, guys. Now, I did want to actually, guys, also do the differential when I was doing the Pinion, but I was just kind of excited to get out today and run, so that's going to be coming soon, thickening it up a little bit. All right, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to turn the GPS on. We'll get some top speed rips in first, just so we kind of can see what we're dealing with here. And then I'll probably remove the GPS just so I don't lose it. And then, again, we're going to start our journey. Now, it's going to take probably a minute or so to get a couple satellites, so we'll just put it around a little bit. Now I gotta remember, this is a big ass truck. It's heavy. The batteries don't last forever. So I don't want to get too far from my truck. I probably should have parked it somewhere in the middle, but worst comes to worst, we'll just leave it someplace and come back and pick it up. Because it's not like someone can come and run off with this thing. All right, we got satellites. We got 12. All right, you guys, here we go. Track. Start. We're reading. Jeez. All right, let's see how we did. Let me know what you guys think right now. Pause. 46 is my guess. Read. Holy crap, 54. Wow, was I ever off? Huh. All right, guys, 54 miles an hour, 20-tooth Pinion. We'll, you know what? We'll try one more run just because there's nobody in the parking lot right now. Track, start. But I'm pretty sure, guys, we're not going to get any faster than that. You know what I'm curious about? Let's try something different here. I'm curious, guys, to see how fast we get to 54 miles an hour. It's always fun. Stop, read, 53 miles an hour. So that's the thing, guys. This thing got up to top speed in that very small area. So, you know, it could use some more acceleration. I don't know if it really needs much more top speed. What a big beast, though. Oh, hey, we got a little wheelie. And that's without the tire. So you can hear, guys, hopefully you can, it unloading. So the center differential, guys, is, I think it's 500 thou. It needs to be a lot thicker. And I think if it was, we would probably be putting down that power a little bit better. So that will be the next thing. I do, guys, I'm gonna say something right now. It feels a lot better. Between not having that tire and the 20-tooth Pinion now. I just want to make sure. Frontier is locked. We are still recording. Yeah, guys, it looks much better without spare tire. Like, a lot better, in my opinion. I even think it just drives better not having that weight on the back. Again, this thing weighs like 40-50 pounds, but losing a couple of pounds, whatever it was, 2 point something, feels better. All right, I'm gonna do this. Let's try to get some cool slow-mo shots. Or not slow-mo, but some close-up shots. Super windy. Oh, that's a big freak truck coming at you. You know what? Let's cheat. I just thought of this, guys. We're gonna cheat a little bit. See what happens when we come down the hill. Track. GPS signals 2. What? There's 12 of them. Start. Let's see. Again, guys, we're cheating, but whatever. Whoa. Jeez, that was close, guys. Stop, read. 52 miles an hour. I didn't think actually, guys, we got top speed. I was kind of worried about what was going to happen here and have it take me out or something. Ah, that's fun. Alright, guys, just doing my usual adjusting to making sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Jeez, guys. She got a little away on me there for a second. You could probably hear me when I landed. I was braking. All right, that's fun. Now, there's nothing, I don't think, guys, over there that's fun. No. So we're gonna go back up. Guys, that's full brake. The brake could maybe be a little bit more. Yeah, guys, the thickening up the diff is definitely going to happen before the next run, because you can see that it wants to go. And then it's just unloading all the power to the front. It's that whole path of least resistance, unfortunately, is what's going on there. But I will say this much, guys, this is the most fun I've had with this truck since I've got it. Like, by far. Now, up there is usually, guys, where I do my speed runs. I've been out with my infraction lots, but the bikes are up there right now. So, not gonna be going up that way. Yeah. All right, I got an idea. Oh, head of those speed bumps like nothing. Now I do got to pay attention right here because this is kind of the main road that takes you back to where all those cars are. People that walk the trails and stuff like that, they come through here, so. All right guys, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try something. I'm going to throw the Max 2 into slow-mo and see how it looks going over the speed bump. All right guys, something I thought I would do before I kind of switched everything over was just kind of feel everything. The Max 5, or rebranded Max 5 is what I'm going to call it. Nothing. Batteries are nothing. They're good. And not that you guys are gonna be able to see this, but sticking my hand down here on the motor, a little bit of warmth guys, but nothing crazy. So far 22th is working pretty good. It's also guys not hot. I don't think you guys can see that, but 14 Celsius, and there's actually a pretty strong breeze, so it's definitely working in the temperature's working guys in favor of running this 22th Pinion, that's for sure. All right guys, so this is embarrassing. I can't find how to change the Max 2 over to slow-mo, and I know it's going to be something like super simple, but I also guys just want to enjoy while it's still a little bit quiet up here. Yeah. Kind of forgot about the rocks there. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Nope. This guy's looking to see if there's another place where I can run, but I don't think there's anything that would be fun. No, I didn't think so. $6,800s guys are doing a pretty decent friggin' job. I know this truck calls for a lot bigger ones, but I feel like we've been ripping around now for quite a while. Yeah. Okay. Let's try something. Yeah. Nice. Let's do that again. So guys, like I mentioned, this is the most fun I've had with this truck. Again, 22th pinion, removing the spare tire. It just feels a lot more lively, is the best way to put it. Like a lot more lively, more agile. Just everything is better. Like a lot better. Yeah. Can't get enough of the speed bumps. I think this middle one, I'm trying to think when I go through them, like with my real truck, I think the middle one has the biggest bump. So we're gonna try something over there. Or maybe they're all the same. I don't know. Well, maybe that's the one. I know there's one that when I go through always kind of feels a little more bumpier. Or they're just all the same. I don't know. But the Losi's loving it though. Does not care. Okay, we gotta do that again. Nope, need to be a little more aggressive. Oh, baby! Oh, God, I'm such a dork. Oh, need to get a little more speed. I keep slowing down too much. Oh, yes! Nope, only likes it the other direction. Nope, butchered it that time. Oh, guys, did we just hit LVC? Oh, we did. All right, bummer. And we've got a bit of a walk, so we're gonna let this thing roll as much as it can. Now, I just noticing, guys, my steering trim is horrendous. But anyways, guys, I'm not going to record me walking slow back to my truck, but either way, I will see you guys back on the bench. All right, guys, we've got the truck home. It's back on the bench. It's all cleaned up, and I don't really think there's anything I can say that I didn't say already many times in this video. Upgrading to the 19-tooth pinion, removing the spare tire and the spare tire mount definitely helped this truck. It's not that you go to some crazy top speed or anything like that. It's not like there's a massive performance increase, but what I noticed is the truck feels a lot lighter on its feet. It feels more nimble. It doesn't feel as heavy. And again, yeah, we gained a little bit of top speed, but it's more about just how the truck drives and how the truck feels. And you know what? I've said it, guys, already a couple of times in some of the other, prior videos, that if you're somebody who is looking for a field speed racer, then yes, you are going to be upgrading this truck. You're going to have to go 16S or some, either the Max 4 with the 560 and some crazy gearing. I'm not sure. But if you're someone like, if you do what I did today, which was just kind of a casual bash, walking around, finding things to jump off of, not ramps, just hills and stuff that you can jump off of. I actually found, guys, this today to feel really good. I found it had good power. You get still crazy runtime. I'm only, guys, running 6,800 milliamps, which are usually a big battery, but for something this size, it's not so much. But I still got lots of runtime, and I still enjoyed the truck. And again, overall, guys, very, very happy with how that turned out. My next thing I'm going to do before the next run is swap out that center diff. We're going to go much thicker, maybe 20 mil, maybe even earplugs. And you know what the fun thing, guys, about upgrading a center diff, changing the oil is that, if you don't like it, you change it back. It's not a big deal. Throw in some degreaser, clean things up, go back to a milder oil. Like I think it's 500,000 stock, and you have the truck back to where it was. I'm just curious to see if I thicken up the center diff, if I'll start getting just, again, even a little bit snappier acceleration. You could see in this video today a couple times, I almost got kind of a wheelie out of it. But then it kind of, the diff unloaded and you could almost hear the front tires kind of skipping as the diff does its thing. So either way, guys, that'll be for another video. But once again, guys, 19-tooth pinion, removing the spare tire, definitely had a positive effect on the truck. And personally, guys, I just actually think it looks better without the spare tire too. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe and have a fantastic day.